All right, let's talk here. So I get out here this morning, throwing a little white swim bait, and I'm catching a whole bunch of them. I'm out off offshore on a big long flat, and I mean, I'm just hooking them like crazy. But they were all small, and I did everything I could to try to find bigger ones in the area. So I had to make a change. Now, what I'm doing is a little more difficult, a little more time consuming. I'm not going to get the numbers this way, but I'm going along and I'm picking apart areas, especially steep banks, and I'm fishing really slow, and because of that, I'm getting better quality. There he is. How you doing, everybody? It's Dalton. Back out here at Lake Nacimineto, letting this fish fight on some, oh, this is a nice one. This is a really nice spotted bass right here. I'm letting him fight. I only got 6-pound test, so I don't want to get too crazy, but this is a nice fish. He's gonna go at well over 2 pounds, maybe even more. And I just need to get him. I don't want to lose him. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish right there. That is a good sized spotted bass on a little old NED rig. You know what, I am going to grab my scale real quick and I'm going to give him a quick weight. Oh yeah. It's about 2 pounds 4 ounces, so nice quality fish for out here. That's a good fish right there. All right, so I haven't done a NED rig video in, it's been a while. I mean, where I just kind of break it down a little bit, but here's the thing, you know, if you haven't thrown it, it's probably one of the easiest baits there is to throw, and it will catch fish of all sizes. Now, today's kind of hot, yucky, and mucky. Pretty calm. The little bitty ones are real active. They're surfacing, they're chasing bait. The bait's all over the place on the surface. But the more quality fish that I'm catching are more toward the bank. And they're on kind of steep banks and bluff walls and that kind of stuff. So I'm just sort of staying around there. Even though I'm not catching as many, I could catch a ton of these little ones. It's not what I want to do. I want to catch some more quality fish. Well, the more quality fish right now are hitting a NED rig. You know what's funny about this bait is I will throw all kinds of baits out here and not necessarily catch anything of good size. I go and throw this bait, and a lot of times I just catch them a whole lot better, like this one here. Here's another nice one right here. A NED rig will catch all sizes of fish. So let's talk about the NED rig. It is without a doubt one of the best fish catching baits there is. Now, I use a real flimsy rod, okay? I like a rod that is almost like a dish rag. This is just a little 6'6" crappie rod, Daiwa crappie rod that I have, and a little Daiwa reel. It really doesn't make any difference as far as that's concerned. You use whatever you want, but I like to use 4 to 6 pound test. This is 6 pound test fluorocarbon, Seagar and Vizix. And I'm using a regular Ned head. This is a 10th ounce Z-Man Ned head. I had some red ones left, so I'm gonna go after spotted bass. They like colors, so I went with this one called Chartreuse, which is just the 2 3/4 inch TRD. The thing that's nice about these TRDs is they're going to stick up for you in the water. And so when you're working the bait, and as you kind of nudge it towards you, that bait's going to continue to stand up. And there's something about that. It's just, they like that. I'm not saying a Ned rig has to stand up, but I'm saying I do better when it does. That's an easy bait. I'm just kind of over here. I just found a place where I can get to a little bit of shallow water, so I don't have to wait for it to sink. I don't even know if there's any fish over here, but you know, once this thing sinks to the bottom, I let it set for a little bit. And then, because I know it's standing up, I let it sit. I want them to look at it. And all I do is just kind of nudge it forward to me. I do not move this bait quickly. I think it's far more effective when it's moved slow. Sometimes I shake my rod tip. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just drag it. But the way I'm fishing it today, I want it to stay on the bottom. I want that bottom contact. And that's how I'm getting these bites, and that's how I'm getting better bites out here, because they want the Ned rig. And I don't know why, but that's what they want. So if you haven't fished the Ned rig, you got to give it a try.